guys are now 3-10 in games decided by 5 points or less. Just what have you thought of your late game execution tonight on both sides of the ball?
I mean, I think it's been some little things, and I think even down the stretch, I think we got some pretty good looks. Obviously, you want to be able to knock those down, but sometimes those aren't controllables. Controllables are, I mean, we missed another free throw box out, and I mean that'll be probably the biggest thing talked about, especially for us internally, because at times you just don't make shots. But that's the thing that you're able to control. And obviously, we had a big lineup out there, and we didn't keep Rui off the glass, and that kind of, you don't want to say one thing ultimately decided the game, but obviously that's a big thing.
De'Aaron, it just feels like all season long, you win 2, you lose 2, you win 3, you lose 3. Just what is it that's causing you guys to spin your tires here again and again?
I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously we talk about details and little things like that, but I think we're much better tonight as far as keeping them off the glass. I think they had like 18 offensive rebounds maybe last game. Cut that in half, but then there was a big one. But like I said, it's those things that are controllable. You can't. You don't want to come into a game like, oh, I could have played harder, or I shouldn't have fouled as much, or we had to keep them off the glass better. And as an inconsistent team, those are usually the things that force you not to win. Because like we always talk about make or miss league at times, but if you're able to lock down and do the little things, and you're having off night shooting, you still give yourself a chance to win.
De'Aaron, on that late free throw box outs, like the second time, this season, the other one against the Spurs. Do you feel like it might be a communication thing, or what's going on in these?
I mean, a lot of times it's man on man. At the end of the day, you just got to be able to keep a guy off the glass. We did have 2 guys go to the shooter this time, but you just have to, especially obviously like Aylin hasn't played a lot, so you obviously big body, but he's not loose. But when we're down there, you have to communicate. Everybody needs to know who they're supposed to get. At times, if you're double teaming somebody, or if everybody's one-on-one, we have to communicate that. And at the end of the day, you have to execute. And Rui fought harder than we did.
Hey Fox, Mike has talked about facing adversity can actually be a good thing for a team, to strengthen a team. From you specifically in the locker room and just keeping the group together, is there anything specifically you're trying to do as a leader to keep everybody together through this? I
mean, at some point, we have to, and this is something that we talked about before the game. Like, you have to find a sense of like enjoyment playing the game. Obviously, we all want to win. Everybody needs to do whatever it takes to win. Rather than make shots or doing the little things. But at some point, you have to have enjoyment winning, or enjoyment playing, and then, you enjoy playing with each other. You enjoy going out there and doing the hard things, and then comes winning. Like, there's never been, or at least not too many teams haven't been happy, or smiling playing with each other, knowing that you have each other's back, knowing that, if you get beat, you have somebody behind you that's going to take care of their business, and then that guy has trust in the guy behind him, and then it's a snowball effect with that. So you have to enjoy playing the game, period, and you have to enjoy playing with each other. And I think we have to find that sense of enjoyment.
De'Aaron, you guys have hit a little rough stretch here, and it feels like kind of pressure might be building a little bit within the organization from maybe even the top down. How are you guys handling that? How are you feeling that? And where do you go from here?
When we go out there on the court, that's all we're thinking about. You go out there, you do your job. You trust that the guy behind you is going to do their job, and you worry about winning basketball games every time you step out there on the court. Nothing else. You're not hearing whatever noise there is. You go out there and you do your job, and you want to enjoy doing your job, and that's how all of us are. That's how everybody's looking at it. Obviously, we know that. We're not a super young team, and we know how hard this conference is. So, at some point, we have to be able to be consistent and take care of business.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.